My name is Cynthia. I'm from Malawi. I came to Scotland in 2011, but before that, I was based in England, and then we decided to move up to Scotland. So when we came in Scotland, life was a bit tough. I didn't know anybody apart from my husband and my children, and it was really difficult. And when we came to Scotland, we had an agreement with my husband. We said, when we go to Scotland, it's just us. It's just me, the children, and him. So we are not going to be busy taking part in African community because I had had enough. So I thought maybe it will work out better for us if we are here and it's just us. But I think that was not the best decision we made. It was one of the poor decisions we had made because it became so tough and we didn't know anybody. So there was a day, I know one lady from England. She introduced me to Maria Rose. But then when I was meeting Maria Rose, I was like, what am I getting myself into? Because I don't know this lady. But then when I met Maria Rose, she was just a wonderful woman. And then we started talking over the phone. So there was this other day, Maria Rose called me to say she's inviting me to a women's program, a leadership women's program. So I said, okay, I'll come. But then when I was going there, the idea was just to see what's going on because I felt like, oh, no, it's an African thing, so I'm not going to stay there. It's just to see what's going on there. But then when I went there, everything changed. Because when I walked in that room, there were women seated there. And then my expectation was to meet women who were like me, who looked like me, stay-at-home moms, people with no hope. Because by that time, I was just at home, like 5 years, just staying in the house. If I go out, that means I'm just taking my daughter for an appointment, or maybe taking my son to school, or doing something, shopping, or something like that. So when I went in that room, I realized that there were so many women of color. And I was like, wow, where are these women coming from? Because I've not seen them on the street. And in that room, we had women like teachers, we had lawyers, we had so many talented women in that room. So from that day, I was like, wow, I'll come to this program. But when we went, the first time we went, Fiona kept asking us to come in front and speak. And that time, my confidence was very poor. There was no way I could stand in front of so many women and speak, even 2 women or 3 women and speak. But then Fiona could tell us, so you come in front and speak. So we did that, but it was really encouraging, and I kept coming back. So in the thing, there's that mentorship program. So my mutual mentor was Yvonne Graves. It was such a wonderful journey with Yvonne. And our first meeting, we met over a cup of coffee at Greg's. I was scared because I was like, I've never been with a Scottish woman for, it's just hello and hi, and that's it. So I was like, so what are we going to be discussing with Yvonne? And I was like, anyway, I'll go. Because I volunteered to say I'll join the mentorship program, so I came. So when I met Yvonne, I realized Yvonne is such an amazing woman. Instead of staying there like half an hour, we were there like almost going to 2 hours. And we were just talking, and it was just fantastic. And then we agreed to meet. We were meant to meet on 3 occasions. So the first occasion was to meet over just as an introduction, for the first time. Then the second time, Yvonne came to my life, came to my house. She came around 8 o'clock in the morning. So we took my daughter to school. We walked to my daughter's school. Then from there, I do volunteer in the community. We went there together, and then she saw what we do there. We did everything together. Then from there, we came to my house. We cooked together, and we ate together. We had a wonderful time. It was the whole day. She spent the whole day with me. Then on our second visit, I went to Yvonne. She came to pick me up in her beautiful car.
Ooh.
It was such a nice experience. I attended Yvonne's meetings, which I learned a lot. And the way I was amazed how Yvonne does her work. She's so hardworking and very committed. And I was just like, wow. From there, I said, oh, now I have to think how my way forward, because I can't continue staying like this. So after meeting Yvonne, seeing what she does, I've realized that I have to go back to school. I have to do something. So now I'm in the process of going back to school. And just to add on the bright futures, I have learned to be more organized now, because I do volunteer in my community. I'm an ambassador to Radiant and Brighter, and then I'm a coordinator for volunteers in Radiant and Brighter. And then I've got kids as well that I have a family to look after. So I have to manage all these things, and I've now learned to do that. Before, I was just at home, and then the day I would spend the whole day in the house. But now I'm a busy woman. From Monday to Friday, I've got something to do. And then on the weekend, we meet with the other women. And with the other women, through shared experiences, there are so many things that I have learned. I've got friends. I've made friends with them. I've actually got a coach. I don't know whether she's here. She's coaching me here, Reham.
Yeah.
She's from the group as well. And then I've got Zaina, who is making my dresses and my daughter's dress as well. So it's such a wonderful thing to be with the Bright Futures. I don't know where I was now. And another thing is my confidence. My confidence has grown as well. You heard Maria Rose speaking. I was one of them who said, when I came to the group, I said, there's no way I can stand in front of people and speak. But now, I'm trying. I'm getting there. So I just want to thank Radiant and Brighter for what you have done to give me the opportunity to be here and to build back my confidence, and then the relationship, the friendship that you've given me. Now I'm more ambitious. I've now, like I've said, I'm deciding to go back to school and finish my studies. Yes, so thank you so much, Radiant and Brighter. And another thing, I just want to leave you with this quote to say, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. So just to you ladies, that no matter what we are going through, no matter the obstacles, let's keep trying. And to my fellow BME women, let's keep moving to be visible in Scotland. Thank you so much.